Hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I'm doing a reading for Aries in all placements. It is timeless in general, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I am doing a you versus them reading. I am going to be leaning into the romantic side of things, but if that is not your situation, this can apply to anyone in your life: friend, family member, coworker, boss, next door neighbor. Apply it, apply it how it fits. You know your story best. Um, and just starting out with this video, I was having a bunch of issues with YouTube not working for me. So that's an interesting little thing, little part of this too. Um, maybe something's taking a little bit to get off the ground. You're having to put in some extra work, extra steps, having to restart. So okay, so I just put some prosperity dust on the table. um as always, you are my guinea pig. um so I have an idea of what I'm doing. I haven't fully fleshed it out though, so we get to go on a ride together. I wanted to start by looking at the current situation. And I think I'm gonna, for you, is this what I'm doing? I think I'm going with the guides of the hidden realms. Um, to see what this situation is between you and this person. Just the right one? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It's what I grabbed. It's meant to happen. Let's see. We've got epiphany, sing at dawn, aha moment, awakening, new directions, and potential. Number 7. Oops. My wet hair made it hard for me to see. Okay. So there's some kind of, so going in a new direction, trying something new. There's potential here. Frozen for a time, non-action, slow down, not yet. 16, which breaks down to a 7. Double sevens. Um in the midst of the radiant fire. Inspiration, passion, obsession, and cleansing fire. 31. So it's like you're starting off with a person. There's potential here. Aha moment. Like there's something where somebody just suddenly shows up, or maybe they've been in your life for a while, and you're like, suddenly you're like, oh, you're having an epiphany about this person, about having some kind of new beginning with them, or a beginning in general, going in a new direction. But there's this pause energy. There's this not yet, because there's some glitches to be worked out. There's a need to, it's like you started and then you had to restart. But it's because there's some kind of energy that needed to come into the situation. It's like things weren't fully formed, weren't fully fleshed out yet. Something needed to finish cooking. But with this cleansing fire, it's like it's putting that last bit of, you know, picturing like a turkey in the oven, browning the turkey, make getting it, or if you're not into meat, it's those potatoes that you're cooking, that you have to get them just the right crispy, just the right brown on top. And um and there's and it's it's like, it's almost like the passion needs time to build. There's something needs time to grow, or is in the process of growing. These passions, this inspiration. So let's take a look at um okay, let me start with the Dream Keepers tarot. Um, how does this person how does this person view you? Could be thoughts, feelings, how they see you in general. I guess I'm reading reversals. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we've got we've got the emotion here. It's like they see you as ready to move forward. You've got this cup, this is upright. There's a feeling of um wanting to have some kind of new beginning, but so emotionally, it's good, or they see that you're ready. But physically, this is the material world. We've got the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This speaks to that kind of pause, that non-action. It's like there's something, it's almost like there's something that needs to end. Like maybe you need to maybe you're married, maybe you're going through a divorce, maybe you're already in a connection that needs to close out. And so it's like you're ready but you're not ready, because there's a the opportunity is, it's not there yet, or something started and then it stopped because either you or them has something else that isn't over yet. Well, there's a bird. It's like there's communication. There's some kind of love. There's some kind of offering here. But it speaks to this frozen for a time, these reversals. Anyway, so so that's how they see you. So how I'm curious, how, let's see. How do you see them? Let's do that. I'm going to go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. How does Aries see this person, or think about them, or feel about them? This person has, I feel like actually this person is really, they want a beginning with you. There is emotion here. There's love here, to some extent. So how you feel about this person is the High Priestess in reverse. The Page of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse. Um, this person might be younger than you. Or they have a more, a younger kind of energy. Could be could be seen as youthful, could be seen as immature. This Page of Pentacles upright. There's some kind of, it's like they're working on something, but it's like there's a disconnect somehow. There's some kind of like with the High Priestess and the Magician in reverse. There's like there's a dis they're disconnected from their intuition. They are they could be, you could find them to be somewhat manipulative or deceptive. There's something that's, I don't know, there's a disturbance in the force with this person. And you're kind of like, it makes sense why this started and stopped, because I kind of get the impression that you're like, yeah, this person, they're not connected to their intuition. They may be, for example, if you are very spiritually minded, this person may not be at all. They're not in touch with their innate magic, with even the concept of that. There's kind of repressed lack lack of self trust, and so they feel the need to manipulate the situation because they don't. It's like they want to grow something here. They might have even communicated something to you, or they're in the, the page of pentacles. All the pages are students, but especially the page of pentacles. And she's got a flower here. She's been watering the flowers, and there's a dragonfly here. But which I'm kind of seeing you as the dragonfly. They're the page, you're the dragonfly. You represent something to them, which is, you're in a whole different realm. You can fly. You have broken out of your shell. Dragonflies start as these water beetles, and um they they at some point they fix themselves somewhere, and their shell breaks open, and they emerge from this shell with wings that they didn't have before. And of course, they're very beautiful, and dragonflies are, um, uh, they're kind of symbolically they're a spiritual creature, and so I feel like this person has been kind of working on, maybe they're learning something, they're a student, like literally something, and you come along and they're like, oh, who are you? What are you? You're interesting. There's like almost like a conversation here, but because they're not connected to their intuition, they're not connected to themselves. There's some kind of like, again, with this manipulative, um almost arrogant kind of energy, because they lack the skills that you have. They have not developed the way you have, at least so far. So then, so that's how you two see each other. So I'm curious how, I'm going to go with the Science Tarot. How do they see themselves? He's here. Linda made it. Good morning. Ah, another meeting. Yay. I hope it's a good one. Thanks for stopping in. So how this person sees themselves. Three of beakers. Symbiosis, which is cups. To make more space. Six of beakers. Return to the sea. Seven of beakers. Choices. Huh. It kind of feels like this person has they are could still be dealing with somebody from their past. They may be very focused on their friend group. All of these are upright. It's like, I, I don't necessarily see that they're, I don't know. It could be where they're just, yeah, they're still, there's like confusion here. They're kind of like, maybe I'm not ready for a relationship. Maybe I've got someone over here, I've got someone over there, there's someone from my past, thinking about returning to the past, maybe meeting you kind of because you two are so different, it kind of sent them back to someone that they felt more familiar with. Even if this was someone that wasn't necessarily the right choice for them. Who knows? They're looking at their options. I imagine they're looking at you versus others, whether that's more than what, maybe it's just like, am I ready to be in a relationship? Maybe I'm just really happy, like living my life, just hanging out with my friends. But there is this, there's, and this could also be where they feel a connection to you. Maybe you're someone from their past. Maybe you coming into their life it's making them realize that they want to return. There's something drawing them. There's this feeling of nostalgia, this feeling of like, oh, I know you. There's this soul bond. It could even be where you two might be in the same friend group or something, or you met each other and you're getting to know each other. There could even be dating, but then there's this kind of like, well, I don't know. I don't know. There's a clear sense of I don't know right here. So, so let's look at how you view yourself. I'm going to go with the light seers. How do you view yourself in this connection? The magician upright. Hmm. Oh, and by the way, completely forgot to call out the signs. um, we've got all water signs here with the high priestess, Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. For me as a reader, I read that as all water signs. And then the magician, we've got Gemini and Virgo. We've got some kitty confirmation. Um, yeah. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse again, which is so interesting. They see you as the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you see yourself as the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Tower, Scorpio. Um, you're in the process of manifesting. You feel confident. You have this energy of knowing what you want and knowing how to go after it. You, you have an understanding of alchemy. I'm looking here at this person who's like working with the energy, is very focused on creating something new. And you are you're not done with something yet. You're closing out your own cycle. Are you though? There's something that is still lingering here, having to do with your family. Like I said, maybe you're with somebody else, your finances. It could even be like changing jobs, or yeah, somehow there's, well, especially with the tower here. There's a shakeup. It's like you're working with the energy. And I almost see this as like you're putting all your energy into this, and a part of that energy is coming through and is creating a shakeup, creating I don't know, if this person is somebody from your past. I mean, it's almost, I mean, I suppose it's possible you two are already married or have already been together and that has ended, but then you're trying to come back together. But you're basically like, and we have butterflies here. We've got transformation, transforming the situation. Um, I want to understand more. I'm going to look at the Moonology deck. I want to understand more about how you see yourself in this. A new romantic cycle begins. So you're interested in creating, you're working on manifesting a new romantic cycle. And so I feel like the tower is kind of, it's like you're bringing some energy in to like decisively close something out here. A time to give rather than take. You're giving your energy to what? To yourself. Luck is on your side. We've got Libra, Virgo, Sagittarius. Um I feel like you're bringing in some fresh energy. This is some, I don't know. This tower is the disruption that is needed. You know, the tower is often a distraction for the sake of creation. In this context, it feels like you are finally saying, "Okay, I'm going to finally close this out. I'm going to finally end this situation that isn't for me anymore, that has been working against me, or there's been a loss of some kind." And by doing this, you're having some kind of new beginning, creating a new beginning with this person, with someone else. I'm not totally sure here. So let's take a look at intentions. So I'm going to go with the um, Mystic Mondays Tarot. So, what are this person's intentions with you? Five of Swords, Death in reverse. Yeah, this person is, they're trying to manipulate the situation. Queen of Cups in reverse. This person is I feel like they are kind of emotionally all over the place. They don't want this to end. It's like something started and stopped, and they're like, wait. Let's, I want to keep going, but they're doing it from a not from a place that lacks integrity. and and they're kind of they're emotionally unavailable, or they're just their emotions are kind of chaotic. They're not in touch with their intuition. Both of these are in reverse. And these two characters in particular are highly intuitive, verging on psychic. This person is disconnected from their intuition and their emotions. But they're, and with death, we have Scorpio. We have all this water again. I just feel like somehow they're gonna try to use some kind of tactics to keep you engaged, keep you around. There could be This could be the kind of thing where they're leaning more into the passionate side of things, you know, following that part rather than the emotion. Like maybe they're just not emotionally not very emotionally intelligent, and so that maybe there's just more. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Let's go with the Oracle Tarot. I'm curious. I can grab them. What What are your intentions here with this person in particular? I see it. There's a new romantic cycle here, but is it with this person? The High Priestess upright, feminine influence, inner guidance. See, you are highly intuitive. This person is not. It's interesting how you've come out with Magician upright and the High Priestess, and this person has both of those but in reverse. It's like, they're kind of they're the opposite of you. And then we have the Ace of Swords, status surge. So you're you tend to embody the feminine energy here. And remember, gender doesn't matter. Everyone has masculine and feminine. But you're having some kind of epiphany, or you have had. You are in touch with your intuition. You are the dragonfly. You have broken out of some kind of shell and you have learned how to fly. You are a different creature altogether. You 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 you're gaining some kind of clarity. You've got the sword of truth here, and you're paying attention to what your inner guidance is telling you. And what it's telling you is, we've got the Hangman, Pisces, a lot of water here on this table. You're waiting. You must. Okay, so I feel like you see potential here with this person if they can somehow learn to tap into their emotions. You're ready for a new romantic cycle. You know that it's coming because you've been working on yourself, working on your manifestations. You're shaking things up in your own life, maybe in this situation, maybe in some other situation, and you're ready for a new beginning. We have three aces on the table. Even though one of them is reversed, there is at least, these two are indicate some kind of new beginning. But a part of this is just you knowing yourself, what you stand for, what you want, who you are, that kind of thing. So let's see. I want to go with did I yeah, I did. Tarot of Transcendence. I am curious, what's hidden that you don't see coming? Justice. Okay. Libra again. Three of Cups in reverse. The Empress. Libra again, also Taurus, and for me as a reader, Virgo. Lots of Virgo, lots of Libra, lots of water signs. Um, you're getting justice from so if this person put you in a third party situation, or there's some kind of gossip that you found out about or are dealing with, you're overcoming this. You're rising up. You're going to be coming to a place where you're just, because of this status surge, you are moving into this Empress energy. You're having a glow up. You are feeling really good about yourself. You're in this energy of receptivity. So I feel like this time to give rather than take is actually referring to yourself, giving to yourself. And knowing that, see, the Empress is very receptive, is very fertile, is ready to give once she receives, and not before that. So I feel like you are in this place where you're like, I know when it's time. I will know when it's time. Right now is not the time. Right now, frozen in time. Frozen in time. It's not the time. And so you're really just focused on yourself and looking really good, feeling really good. But this is what's hidden. This is what's coming. So if you're still in the process of kind of rising up, the status search, it's happening. This is your intention, so it's going to be happening, I guess. This is what you're working toward. But there's this pause, and that is working in your to your advantage. So so get some cards from the Elemental Oracle. Um, what's the potential outcome here? We've got the biome and connection. 44. Dark matter, mystery, 38. Desert and solitariness, 13. It's funny. It feels like the universe is saying, um, what's to come is not your concern. you you are just know that you are already connected to whatever it is that you desire. There is connection here, connection potentially to someone or other people around the world, because the greenery inside the planet there, it looks like Africa, Africa, and all the stuff above Africa, because that would be Europe and on over to, Eastern Europe, Russia. Yeah. Oh, we see Australia over there. Yeah, but I don't know. Africa always stands out to me here. Africa and Europe. But in the Middle East too, right? It's kind of over there. Anyway, um there's this mystery, the dark matter. This is, the dark matter. There's more dark matter than there is matter. It makes up a huge portion of our existence, yet we don't see it there. And with the butterfly here, there's this transformation. It's like you're transforming how you speak, who you are. That's what's hidden, but that's what's coming. And in the meantime, you are spending time on your own, focusing on yourself. This is kind of a to be continued. Right now, things are frozen. Right now, there's a waiting. And it's because of this transformation that you personally are going through. And you've you've been through something that has changed it's changed everything. I feel like you turning into the dragonfly is kind of what this tower is about. You're going through a huge metamorphosis isn't the right word with a dragonfly, but whatever they do when they come out of their shell. Um, so so once that happens, then everything's going to align. That is what your intention is, and you understand that you got to wait for something to finish cooking. It's not ready yet, and you know this because you are so tapped into your intuition. So I'm going to finish with a chakra card. We've got sacral chakra, potential. I am alive with potential and fertile with possibility. I allow my dreams and desires to gestate and birth. Yeah, I am an expression of the infinite potential of the universe. I nurture my potential and possibility. And I feel like with you being the magician, and this is your intentions with the high priestess here. You are, yeah, you understand that you are an expression of the infinite potential of the universe. You know who you are. You're learning how to work with the energies that are available to you. You're very in touch with your intuition. You're nurturing your potential and possibility, and that's a part of this beautiful energy of the Empress here. Fertile with possibility, allowing your dreams and desires to gestate and birth. And that's and you already know on some level that is leading you to a new romantic cycle. But in the meantime, you're learning how to maybe you already are just really happy on your own, doing your own thing. So, all right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, and there's Redbeard and Mojo Tarot. Hey, guys. Hello and goodbye. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and leave a comment if it